And we're off. We're just going to check the shop. And finding that wall gold there. 1 pixel. Omega lol. Imagine losing because you couldn't see a single pixel. Biggest streamer on Twitch, exactly. PagChomp. I don't need to be famous. Trumpy is here. The creator of PagChomp. That's enough for me. Kappa. Oh, cool! Nice. Just a free blood drum. Epic. This top sprite is confusing you. Once it picks up armor, you'll be a bit less confused, I hope. Probably. Once that green slime picks up a bit of armor. Right, seems like Ancalagor's keeping this Minotaur alive just in case it's tier 2 wall somewhere, but doesn't seem to be any. So, words doesn't seem for it to be anywhere. Gotta stay on multiplier 3 whole run to win. Not necessarily. If your opponent dies, they might have a really low score, for example. Or if your opponent doesn't dupe, and you do. Power telepathy is not a bad pickup early on. See where the enemies are, because enemies are just pinatas full of gold. Ancalagor is on red beat bars. Manages to escape in time with the early stairs as well. And we have a shop kill for Tuff. Picking up the blood shovel too. Leaving the titanium axe behind, likely wants to keep higher control of enemies? Oh, or... to be able to throw, I see. And picks up the gold cutlass. Bit of holy water as well, gets a full heal off of it. Running back to the shop. For the crown. The other crown. Red Dragon Wrangling's gonna stomp a few shop walls out. And that's a big enough pile to be a leprechaun, but it's just gonna eat that up for now. It's me saying that there's a way. Oh no, Ancalagor! Well, death at 145 gold. I think I'm too late on the replay. I think that was just Dragon Wrangling gone wrong. Zone 1 death. Well, there's a boss shrine, but... Okay, Tuff is just memeing now. Kappa. Why would you do that? I don't know. And there you go. Oh, taking the first loot after a very tragic death. Yeah, that was setting up to be a good seed for some good old score running action, and then yeah. Okay, the one thing they get information wise is if their opponent dies and what score their opponent died at. Bruh. Okay. Then that was our war boss seed. It doesn't matter now, Miss Me. It does not matter now. Good luck, have fun to both races for the second point. Hopefully Ancalagor can recover from that, because, you know, that was a pretty disappointing death. Just mentally reset, play your game again. Don't do that again. But don't be so averse to doing that you make a bunch of other mistakes. Just play well. I'm sure these players know that. Being quite seasoned Necrodancer racers, at least. As for seasoned Necrodancer score runners in a tournament setting, probably not, because there aren't that many score tournaments. Not recently at all. If they end up on the same amount of coins, then who is faster? I don't know. Possibly. It might just be a tie. And then in a tie you reseed and go again. Oh boy, a third seed, I don't know. Yeah, the protocol for ties is undefined because it's not likely to happen, but there's a non-zero chance of it happening. It'll, like, I guess we'll decide, the staff will decide what to do when it arises. Ooh, this super secret shop here. Don't know what Tuff is thinking about doing here. Yeah, that's not fun. It's probably about as likely as a frame perfect race. Oh yeah, Tuff moving on from the blood shop is super secret shop, so pulse spell wasn't enough to guarantee a blood shop kill there. There's also no right. We've been close though. Very close at times. What's this though? Ancalagor does get the kill. That's not fair. That's not fair. This is unfair. That is unfair. Ugh. Man. Yeah, like, that's disgusting. Why do it be like this? I think Tuff is Don't know what Tuf's trying to do. Not going for a kill, it seems. Just wants these items. Can line up the pulse now, but Roller's just killing the next one. What's going on here? Oh, just want to access the Conjurer. Okay. So that's a shovel upgrade for Tuf. Still not a blood shovel though. Tuf is investing. Oh! Darkness Conjure! On the first ring Conjure, we got a Ring of Darkness. No way! Now it's... if ancalagor doesn't... Oh... Running out of time though. But... Tuf has... the blood shovel. Chicken in tow. Running out of time on this floor. We'll just have to hop down. ancalagor not going for the ring transmog. Oh, watch out for Freddy. It's fine. You don't have an axe or anything. That could have been bad if ancalagor had an axe. But, you know... ancalagor did find the blood drum, and that was pretty unfair, so like... This is unbelievable. Oh, going for the ring? No? Okay, going for the kill. Doesn't have enough. I was walking next to the ring spot and I was a bit excited there, but... Man, there wouldn't have been any time to take advantage of it anyways. So yeah, all of a sudden it looked like Tuf was being put at a pretty big disadvantage, and then it flip-flopped with that ring conjure being a ring of darkness. So we have a huge divergence in build now. More than you expect on a score seed, since both races usually find all the items on the floor. But somehow, all of the sources of variance just popped up already. Oh, Tuf taking a few hits there? Bit weird. Tuf is now on Pain Blood Cat. So we'll absolutely shred up enemies and also regenerate health. Pretty good amount of health. Tuf continues on. Fish 1. Getting some nice juicy heals off of the skeleton crowd there. Pretty efficiently as well, just wiping out a huge swath of white skeletons with just a couple of hits. And swapping off to the Ring of Ham. Red slime there, that is the clone. Don't be confused, there is no red slime in Necrodancer. Unless you're Tuf. ancalagor. What happened there? Oh. It's just poorer. More poor. Yeah. Given there isn't any other source of regeneration, the Blood Cat is not a bad option, given you also have the Blood Shovel. You get additional. Every enemy drops additional gold if you have a gold weapon. Blood weapon gives +1 blood dig per 10 kills, which is 40 gold, so every kill the blood weapon is worth 4 gold. But you have to account for Crown of Greed as well, which is... I suppose that's worth it. You might have to walk a bit further for chop balls, maybe? And that's all. Yeah, that's also assuming only optimal blood shovel digs, which you can only do so many times on a single floor. And there's a heal spell for ancalagor though, so bit of regen on over here too. Yeah, being 100% efficient with health as well, but also. The consideration that has to be made is that this is a sudden death tournament, so health is going to be a bit more valuable than if you were just score running for a PB. Dying isn't good, and health keeps you alive. Tough, drop in the Crown of Thorns. Not Thorns. There's so many crowns in this game. Darn it. Crown of Greed. Once you have enough health to dig out a blood weapon, it becomes +3 gold per enemy versus +0 gold per enemy. Tough, this is a score run. Put the courage cap down, cat. Wait. Where is that Shrine of War? What? 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 Excuse me? Oh, it's a Shrine of Sacrifice. Awesome, right? What? Come on! What is this? Why does ancalagor keep getting these lucky breaks? I mean, to be fair, Tough did just get Darkness Conjure, but I mean, ancalagor had that chance too. It's not like ancalagor didn't have that chance. Tough simply doesn't have the opportunity for the Blood Drum or this Shrine of War here. This very much, yeah, it very likely is because they killed the shopkeeper on different floors. But like, this is unbelievable. Tough will find Darkness Conjurer once again, Kappa. That's how this evens out. That is so bad. Like, come on. Of all of the unseeded things to happen, it's all of the worst ones for Tough. Tough is at full health as well, so this blood weapon currently isn't doing much. Like, This early too. It's not like it's a late war shrine or anything. It's this early. Oh, that's a clever use of that bounce trap there for Tough. Take care of that mole without dropping the beat. This armadillo got stuck by the tar, so can't break open this glass shop here. And that's a glass shop kill for Tough. Gets a single dig with the glass shovel. Pretty sure that's what that all was for. Nothing more, nothing less, as ancalagor continues on to deep blues. We have a throw pulse, which will be fine. And ancalagor is already full on the spells department. And that's the pulse for Tough as well. Tough currently about like, say 400 gold lead, but doesn't have war activated because seed variants. Hooray. Last shrine on ancalagor's end. Don't really want to do anything with that. But yeah, ancalagor's looking pretty good. Though they are behind at the moment. As the heal spell, a gold weapon as well. War activated. As the blood drum at least. The pretty lucky blood drum. Don't know what that blood magic was about. I think trying to stall so that the goblin was in a good spot, but yeah, if Tough gets, if ancalagor gets a good shovel, Tough's in a pretty bad spot. And speaking of good shovel, here's the transmog. That is a shovel of strength. That's it. You know? Tough is being put at a pretty big back foot here. Don't want cap, Slivo. Transmogging ring now. Giving up courage. Interesting. Giving up courage for Frost. Don't really know what ancalagor is looking out for. Maybe with gold maybe? I don't know. It's not like... don't know. Probably wanted gold, yeah. I can't really think of anything else, because they don't want regen. So yeah, ancalagor is looking pretty good on just stupid Watch the stupid things. Both of these players have been playing pretty well. It's just dumb things. Thanks Ryan Clark, Kappa. Don't know, I think ancalagor is just going for gold or nothing. It's gold or nothing, guys. Don't have to go around picking up gold manually. You just wear a ring that does that for you. Wonder is also better. Transmogging is gonna be... It's gonna be a thing. It's a pawnbroker. You could sell things like... nothing. You don't need to sell anything. You could kill for gold. That works too. That's the blood harp that we saw earlier on Tufwfo's side. Seed variants, hooray. Oh, and ancalagor is taking a few hits there. But well protected thanks to that fake armor there. Well protected, Kappa. Watch out! It's fine! Quartz armor! Not fake armor. Did you know? The Grey Goblins do 3 entire bars of damage, but it's only 1 if you have got fake armor, so... ancalagor. Okay, cool. Okay. Cool. Let me just... double check. Okay, this should be fine. Enough cells for basically worth. Yeah. I don't even know what the value of a Ring of Frost would be. Probably not that much. Unless you got like heavy plate. Alright. Moving on to Death Metal. Very quick kill with the Ring of Frost for ancalagor. And that's another spell. Ancalagor is still already full on spells. Tufwfo is as well. Looks like is not. Both races are going to take Earth. That's a ring, potential ring chance for ancalagor. And it is the Ring of Gold! Nice! Alright, it's just gonna be there in 4-1. So yeah, ancalagor is looking pretty happy right now. Tufwfo still is able to dupe though. Oh, that's a pretty good pulse there for Tufwfo, and finding another spell. This time it is the bomb spell, so we'll take that. ancalagor is thinking about it. Yep, we'll take it as well. Look at all of that gold. Yeah, Tufwfo can still dupe, but... it's not gonna have the benefit of War Shrine. Magic keys for ancalagor, we'll just eat that up. Doesn't really have the chance to use it properly. Lucky in a barrel for tough. That's a lot of mats. We'll just courage through them. What's in this Shriner though? Something good. There's definitely shop walls in the Shriner at least. And that is war activated, actually. Actually. If there's some really good dupes. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, that's not the worst. Now that war is activated on Tuff's side. It's kind of been back and forth with fortuitousness, but like ancalagor got it so early. Yeah. It helps though. Anything helps at this moment, and ancalagor is kind of just finding the things that they need. I mean, that Tuff isn't able to pick up as well, which is the worst part about it. But it helps. ancalagor has been able to take the lead in this Zone 4. There's red bats everywhere. Lots of beats dropped. That's a boss shrine? ancalagor would tap that? Well, that's... that's just unfair. Can I Ben? What? That Welsh for something? When did that pop up, Kappa? Like Tuff is on Blood Sphere now. Oh. It's heart transplant or Tuff. Oh. Oh, that's a pretty smart courage. Making sure that the wall pig doesn't kill the harpy and steal the gold away. This gold only drops if you have the kill credit, Kappa. If someone else steals your kill, then you don't get the loot. Just like in many other games. But usually multiplayer games, actually. Co-op scored or win. Well, in that case, the loot drops for the entire party to pick up. Kappa. Alright, lots of health to work with for Tuff. We'll clear out all of those shop walls for a nice payday, but ancalagor's he's pulling ahead. It was a bit of a Donga strat, I think. Except minus the Dove Kappa. Anywho. Zone 5. Ancalagor is not set up for duping, but no. Already has the things, has been able to take advantage of War Shrine for much longer, has a gold weapon and gold ring. Don't know what pushing that statue was about. Probably hoping to blow up the last two shop walls here, but wasn't quite lined up properly for that. I don't think ancalagor has Leprechaun either. That is a strength charm. Leaving that behind. I don't know why. Let's see, he already has 3 damage, so like 4 damage. Yeah, 4 damage wouldn't be worth the gold, would it? But like 2 gold. Oh right. You're right. You're right. Oh, here's the Leprechaun farm for Tufwfo. Now that that has happened, and ancalagor is looking pretty nice. Non-zero. Yeah, this isn't looking too good for Tufwfo at all. Just using health, trying to dig as much as the shuffles as they could. Man, this was just so bad for Tufwfo. Finding the early blood shovel was cool, but everything else is just being dealt a bad hand, it seems. Another blood weapon for Tufwfo as well. Soften off to the blood crossbow, apparently. Overall, though, it seems to just be as unfortunate as possible for Tufwfo. But, I mean, we're running. Man. It happens. Right, you have a sink down to 5-3. Racers are neck and neck. This is gonna be a contest, Kappa. Yeah. Ancalagor is just... This is so unfair. That's all I could say. It's not over till it's over, though. But at this point... Ancalagor is looking very good. Just getting unlucky. Seed variants. And other things. Tuff left the gold weapon behind in favor of a blood cat. Yeah. Don't know. I am saying it is a sudden death tournament. So like you would want to be favor being alive a little more than you normally would during score runs. This is a traffic jam for Tuff. It looks fine though. Okay. We'll just tap the the blood shrine for a different weapon, but it'll still not be gold. Kappa. Yep. Ancalagor moving on to the bosses with a pretty large advantage. Dropping the multiplier. There's also a blood shop with a super secret shop behind it that Ancalagor was able to luckily kill. Why did Tuff drink the curse potion? Just... okay. Ancalagor is just having a fun time with Dead Ringer. Infinite damage, right. Epic. I missed that if that was used, that Dead Ringer. Pretty beefy amount of infinite damage. What is going on with Ancalagor? Very, very safe. Just wants to make sure. Has the quartz armor as well. Yeah, I mean, there really wasn't much Tuff could have done. That was just unfair. Hooray for score running. Tough with the finish though. GG's. Of course you take a blood weapon and end up with 1,000,000 hearts, yeah. It was a fine decision at the time though. Given dying bad in this tournament. Dying very, very bad. But in general you got screwed over pretty hard. Ancalagor had a War Shine in Zone 2. Also, like, found heal spell. And also, on top of that, was able to kill the blood shopkeeper, luckily. With good RNG. That just kinda sucked a lot. You've been good. Smiley face. GG's though. That didn't really that just hate to see it decided like that, but like the joys and woes of score running, I guess. Seeded mode is supposed to even the playing field by giving both players the same seed to run through, but you know. Oh, how fun, seed variants.